We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times. But here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers,
like we're not
and I, for
to
one, am
who
glad
he's
to help
related
them.
to.
I understand
like, it's
you
pretty
hail
obvious,
from a circle of
let's be
Magi.
honest.
I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle. Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Sure.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. What do we got? Things to sell. I think of a chantry robe. So many things. course I'm gonna run around here first and find things. I saw something glowing. Maybe my eyes are... They're not awake today.
It shall be done.
I'm like, why can't I get up there? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. Back this way.
I shall do it.
Find as much supplies as I can. Okay, can't go that way yet.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think you were sent with a message to the mages.
In the camp.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even.
They should.
They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it. This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest. Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguard. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does. Go on, then. Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
Okay. I'm gonna give the game a second. I haven't quite decided if I'm gonna do who I'm gonna romance just yet.
King Kaelin is not in his tent right now? I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Logain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible? That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. To the Tairn's daughter, no less.
He wasn't happy about something
We're
she
very
did or the
isolated in
king
the
did,
tower.
I'm not
We
sure.
know nothing.
I probably shouldn't discuss it. As you wish.
But thanks for giving me the juicy details.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business. How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn. He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
That sounds a little sad.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days.
Oh, we're getting the tea.
The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are. Very well.
I could meet with the Terran, but do I want to right now? Nah. Nah. I want to find treasure.
The wall before me is dark. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter.
I'll take them only so I can sell.
It shall be done.
I don't know what the statue.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground.
Look carefully then. This wretched thing is a
I don't
Darkspawn.
have the skill
They're
to
strong,
open that.
cunning, and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can kill you.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
It's like Fae Farm is having an update where they're adding a new area. The only thing that like sucks is that the update is free on Switch, but you have to buy it on Steam. Okay, put your muzzle on the puppy.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
Okay, I'll see if I can
Good.
find it.
In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Because now I'm paranoid that it's gonna... Ooh! That's exciting. I forgot that was coming out.
Ralph, what do you want? Make it quick. We're busy. We aren't. We're Ash Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it,
They're
and draw it
barbarians.
out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his. They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse
He's busy
them.
barking at the
So
tent.
we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
I also just couldn't stand hearing the dogs bark any longer. I was like, I gotta go, even though I want to know what you have to say.
It is begun.
In my headphones, it sounds awful. Alright, to the mages. Or the quartermaster, I don't know. I haven't decided which one's first. I think quartermaster's closer.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head?
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously? You're... Oh,
I'm
yes,
gonna be a Grey
of course.
Warden and not a servant.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should just respond.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Let's see what you got.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay. I have so many leather boots. Nothing I can do anything with. I was like, I don't think he's gonna have much that, like, besides getting some health potions. It's like, do I splurge and get the early backpack upgrade, or do I like wait and it's like, it's not like I absolutely need it. Especially once I can have like other party members pick things up. So you know what?
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I? Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's
Once
Davith.
again.
It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kokari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Sounds like some kind of test. Maybe we'll hunt us a souvenir or two. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. You take what you get, right? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay. I want to go talk to the mages, but I'm absolutely terrified it's going to crash, but I'm going to try it. It's fine. You can talk to Wynne.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met.
I
but
definitely
I've
feel
certainly
like
heard a
the
lot
mods
about your
made her face
talent.
look a little weird.
My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place. I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the King. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship. Good. You'll need them when you face the Darkspawn. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade? They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters
I'm
and
just distracted.
We stand here on the eve of battle. Let us consider
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
They're deep into...
the city itself. They tainted it with their sin, and they were cast back into our world as dark.
Let's go pick up Alistair. This look new. I think it's like only if you look at them at a certain angle they turn red. Which is weird. But okay. Or blue. Apparently.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well.
He's just
I
being
was
a
even
sassy
going
boy.
to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
I'm indeed a mage.
Really? You don't look like a mage.
What do you mean? With my robes and my staff and...
How interesting. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Jokes.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Incredibly unlucky.
Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
I'm gonna be confusing. But I'm going to take a quick bathroom trip, so I will be right back. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen because I don't feel like messing with anything right now, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. See what other loot I can find real quick before the real parts of the quest actually start. Well. There. You can't go back there yet. Where are we going? Down there. Okay. Keep it. I don't want it. Did nothing. It was not me. I'm not the reason why. The statues are glowing red. It's definitely not my fault.
In the name of Andraste,
run
I
into
bless
the,
you today. May you find favor in the Maker's
Joy.
eyes.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Aemon. I wasn't
He looks
aware elves
haunted.
could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human. Oh, as you wish. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, it's probably like chest. Okay, I was like, is that a Mavari in there?
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. The Grey Wardens will die. The King will die.
Oh.
We'll all die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds. The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
He got his own joining ritual.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the King while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Cool. Don't care.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Okay. I've already got points. Okay, I don't want to have to do that again. And there's puppers everywhere.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Okay.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Okay.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay. Time to go.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Ding. Oh. Alright, let's go. Not to the woo-woo wall. Pelts. I forget what you can do with them, but I know you can do stuff with them, or you just sell them.
Very well.
Oh yeah, today's the last day for the paleo bug hunt, right? Taking their sweet time. I know we were at like, I think it was like 20 million or something like that the other day. He looks terrifying. I'm kind of hoping that that means that we'll get enough. Take that. What are the flowers up here somewhere?
is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I'm gonna need those health potions real bad. Ooh. Deathroot. I feel like I always forget to do, like, making poultices and stuff. I always end up forgetting. Like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
It's like, there they are. I heard them. I'll get the hang of the keyboard at some point.
Let us dispatch them, and quickly!
We'll leave them right now.
shall be done.
I'll take that so I can
I shall
sell
do
it.
Right away.
Don't give them the advantage!
Well, I guess I'm not opening that chest. It's fine. I really need to switch.
It is begun.
There we go.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Okay, can you open this? You're supposed to be the rogue. Okay. Don't like that.
I shall do it.
Bad day, huh?
I stopped hitting. Three when I meant to hit 4. I'm gonna switch those. Oof. Kind of just avoiding going to where I know Morrigan is right away. Okay, I'll do one of these. Okay.
It is begun.
Oh, you can get that flower in multiple places. I didn't know that. I thought it was literally one and done.
I must maintain.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Switching. You know what? I will let you guys fight that. I don't know why it was so glitchy there. I think there's spiders somewhere over here. Am I just misremembering that? I'm always remembering the horrors of spiders.
I shall do it.
I feel a lot less weak now than before. Why can I? Thank you. I want money, please. We're gonna need it. I know that there's like a weird path, so I think it's somewhere over here. Maybe it's that way that... You find that like chastened statue in, I think. Sure. We don't really need the blood on everybody, I don't think. Less tags to worry about. Okay. Guess we'll go back this way for now. Did I get that? Or did I miss that? I think I missed it since it's sparkling. Okay. Get stuck on nothing. I'm determined I'm gonna find all the hidden areas. At some point. Why am I getting like double loot? Maybe. I don't think that they were glowing before. Maybe they weren't, I'm just blind.
On it.
Okay, we'll go back. already. Like, the Alpha Wolf didn't leave anything? Okay. Okay, a letter. Let's go back this way. Find it. Okay. Yeah, we found it. So now we just have to go when we go to Redcliffe to remember to bring that. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, either I have to save or the game has to save because I'm terrified it's going to crash again. Now when I've come this far.
No quarter shall be given.
Any last words?
Dang it. Oh man.